But yeah, for today is another big one. We have 40 entries of Hazardous Valley. So Hazardous Valley actually has 3 forms. Well, not including the Awakened for now, because we're still focusing on the easier ones. And I think after this, we'll probably try something like Awakened DX dungeons. And after those, maybe we'll try like Hazardous Valley Awakened. But yeah, for now we were focusing on these 3. As you can see, all of them can drop Faded Yellow Jewel, which is I think 5 million. So not too bad. And I'm assuming easy version is gonna be upgrade core lows and mediums. Because if I remember correctly, this dungeon only drops upgrade cores. That's why potentially it could be so big. I've never actually done like full 40 runs of it, so it's gonna be quite exciting. So then the normal should drop like medium to highs, and then on hard we get highs and highest. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm starting with 40 entries, 0 alts in my inventory. Let's freaking roll. Yeah, man, this should be really quick. Especially with a wizard, you know what I mean? There we go. This toad, like, is pretty much the only, like, bothersome situation. Oh, let me put auto loot. There we go. As easy as that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, normal mobs can also drop Minestas from here. I know those are, like, fairly valuable, but I'm not 100% sure. But if we do full 40 runs, like, we have to find out, you know what I mean? There we go. First clear ever of Hazardous Valley easy. Wow, look at this, it dropped upgrade core highs as well. Highs to mediums. To be fair, high is probably one of the cheapest cores you can buy in PlayCabal, while upgrade core medium is second most expensive. The only thing more expensive than upgrade core medium is upgrade core ultimate. But not even high and highest are as close to the price as the mediums. Not too freaking bad. Okay, also let me start a timer on this run. I want to see how fast I actually clear it. I warmed up a little bit. Now we can time me. Just to see if you're really rushing, like how fast can you actually do this dungeon? I'm guessing pretty fast. Okay, 50 seconds, not too bad at all. Look at that. Look at me go. When I actually focus, 50 seconds. Of course, it's not gonna be like 50 seconds every single run. But yeah, man, I did not expect this dungeon to actually drop medium and high cores. That's like really decent for a dungeon. Fairly short and fairly easy, you know what I mean? Especially since it only drops the upgrade cores and nothing else. So far we have 42 upgrade core mediums, that's what I'm excited the most. And the 40 upgrade core highs is just like a little extra. I looked at this and I was like, oh, how cool. If you do 50 runs of this easy version of Hazardous Valley, you're gonna get a title. And then I hover over this, applied stats, none. So much for the title then. I mean, just give like 1 defense, you know what I mean? It's not even that much. Oh, I'm making great time on my BM2. Holy freaking moly. Here you only need to kill the snakes, you don't need to kill the lizards. And here you only need to kill the white snake. Alright, in order for another boss to spawn. I mean, I've run with the BM2 almost as same as BM3. Right, I think 8 seconds apart or something like that. Not too bad at all. And so far, no jewels, no nothing. I think luminous fragments supposedly drops from here as well. But then again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Okay, 2 runs left of the easy version. Okay, so we have 1 more run of easy. And I haven't noticed that I already dropped 3 Minestas, to be fair. But yeah, I'm doing this on another day, because basically yesterday we did 9 runs. We took 9 minutes 25 seconds, and then a guild dungeon popped out. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should join the guild dungeon, right? So I do it. So we do 7 runs of it. And then I get hungry. And then I'm like, you know what? Just before finishing all of the Hazardous Valley runs, let me go and eat some food. Well, I eat my food and then I'm way too lazy to get back on grinding. So we're doing it on Friday. Maybe the drop is even gonna be better, who knows. But yeah, out of 9 runs we got 110 upgrade core highs, 106 upgrade core mediums and 3 Minestas. So I'll do 1 more of easy run and then we'll do 10 normal and 20 hard. Okay, resume the timer. But yeah, man, I'm happy. Today is my day off. I have a long weekend. So basically this whole week was kinda hectic. But now the long weekend is here, and man, the amount of content I can make, it's gonna be next level, man. Because yeah, also in this series, we kind of passed all of the like long and tedious dungeons, you know what I mean? Now it's gonna be like fast and easy profit dungeons. I mean, just like this one, like this dungeon, surely I don't mind doing 40 times per day at all. It pays well enough. Then I also got a little bit of new gear, which I'm kind of proud of and I want to show you. So this Carnelian plus 20 is actually new. I didn't make it myself, same as the belt. I just kind of like buy plus 17 belt, use it for a bit, then once I have a bit more money, I'll buy plus 18 belt and sell the plus 17 one. And just basically trade my way up and up and up and up until I have the plus 20s. And the belt and Carnelian are actually the cheapest ones. Like, for example, for these ones, Arcana of Chaos and Arcana of Guardian, I think I can only go to plus 19. Because plus 20 is just like ridiculous price, something like 12 billion. And yeah, there ain't no way that I'm actually making that amount of dough. Alrighty, let's start doing the normal ones. And would you look at that, Faded Yellow Jewel, it's 10 million, oh my days. God damn, son. Powerful core as well. I'm not sure how that useful is gonna be, but still. I know it's a material for some kind of dungeon entries, so it could be worth something. And you see, this was my strategy all along. Like, get super efficient at dungeons like this one. You know what I mean? Faded Yellow Jewels, Minestas, and a bunch of cores. Yeah, that's gonna make your money worth. Okay, on normal, I'm actually getting highs and highest scores, so maybe the easy one I actually prefer a little bit more, right? Because easy dropped medium cores, and medium cores are more expensive. Yeah, man, this whole weekend is gonna be about grinding. Non-stop freaking grinding. And non-stop freaking coffees. Look at this, another Minesta has dropped. So you see, in the easy version, we do get basically Minestas for the easy version, which kind of makes sense. And then for the normal version, we actually get the normal ones. The easy version gives 1 stain clone, this one gives 2 stain clones if you complete it. Now, to be fair, you could actually just use it and on the same time just to gather some stain clones. I mean, it's definitely a good idea to do so. But I wonder if I just sell them outright, how much money could I possibly make? If it's not a lot, then I'm not gonna sell it, and next time when I'm doing it, I'm just gonna use it for myself. And basically for 1 clear of this, I would just get 2 free stain clones for that matter. And stain clones is like 1.3 million each, something like that. Also, like, today's weather is like super shit. Like, constantly raining from the early morning, no sun in sight. And if this is not a perfect day to just game and freaking grinds, I don't know what is, man. Oh, that was the last chest. Take all these cores. But yeah, definitely easy one. I'm preferring way more than the normal one. Just because the cores there are valuable way more. Shape cartridge level 4. These ones are definitely useful as well. The only thing is, like, you need a bunch of them. You're gonna need them for your collection and I think for event collection, right? Because we do have, if you press the collection, go to the event tab, you can see that basically up until December 13, we have all of this. And if you want to basically get some rewards from here, yeah, you're gonna need some shape cartridges as well. They have a pretty decent price if you get a full stack of 127 of them. But to be fair, all that I get, I just use it for my own collection. In 5 months, I still didn't finish it with the shape cartridges, so yeah, might as well just use it for yourself. Oh yeah, and since today is Friday, we can actually do Week Up Outlet of Dead run. Those, like, I'm super waiting towards every single week, just because, like, I need a bunch of Luminous Soul. And Week Up Outlet of Dead is basically the only efficient way to get your Luminous Soul. Because if we take a quick look here, look at this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stats that still need to be purpled. And each one of them costs 32 Luminous Soul. I don't know, if I get super lucky throughout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I could get enough. If every single run of Week Up Outlet of Dead is, like, you know, actually good for me. That drops like 60 souls or something like that. But I doubt it. I think this whole week and then maybe the next whole week and then maybe I will have enough souls. Like, I remember like 2 months ago, I did the stupidest thing. I had like 700 souls, and I churned them into stain clones for some odd reason, and I just sold the stain clones on the market for some alts, which was by far the stupidest thing I've ever done. Because now I realized how much I actually needed those stain clones. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Just a couple more weeks and I'll get what I need. And I still believe that within this series, you know, is where I'm gonna drop like my biggest drops yet. Slot extenders, freaking good bikes or something like that. I don't know, I keep dreaming about Slot Extender Ultimate. Just like one drop in 16 or 18 billion. Yeah, man. I would get both of my Arcanas and probably a couple like Slot Extender highest with that. Okay, only 2 more runs left of the normal version. Since today is a new day, I can theoretically do 9 more of the easy versions, and I think I'm gonna do it after the episode. Or maybe we're gonna count everything first. Because, you know, if I do it right now, it would be theoretically cheating, right? Because we didn't do the daily limit, we did like 9 above the daily limit. But definitely, like, when I see these type of items dropping, yeah, man, I want to do more and more of this dungeon because it's a good profit. Without even calculating it, I can see that it's a very good profit. And that's what Wizard is all about. And, you know, maybe we will grind enough, we'll actually make enough upgrades. So when it comes for this series to try out Ultimate DX dungeons, man, if I can be just as fast in Ultimate DX, man, now that would be literally a dream. Clearing like Ultimate DX in like 2 minutes or something like that. And then I would say Slot Extender Ultimate would be like a very, very real possibility day by day. Okay, so this is the last of normal runs. After this, we'll have 20 more hard runs left. I think hard is gonna draw basically same exact cores, highs and highest, if I'm not mistaken. Only one faded yellow jewel so far, but I mean, one of them already gives you 10 million, so it's not too bad. Definitely feels like a quick morning dungeon to do while you're drinking your coffee. And my coffee is about to run out, man. I have like maybe 3 or 4 good sips left in that bad boy. Yeah, I'll need to go make some more. Okay, the normals are done. 20 hard runs left. Let's freaking go. What do I have on the clock? 24 minutes and 40 seconds. Not too bad. I think I'm in this ultra instinct mode. Just because I know it's Friday and I'm gonna be gaming the whole day. So I'm doing everything like so much quicker already, just straight from the morning. But yeah, man, I've been waiting for this. The whole freaking week I had no time at all. And now it comes the weekend where I have a ton of time. 72 hours of time. And in this moment I can only think, man, how cool it would be if like the Christmas event would literally just start right now. Just let's not wait for anything else, just start the event. Because yeah, I have a ton of premium entries that I've been saving for, well, from Halloween basically. And I really, really want to use them. But that's the thing, like, I'm desperately trying not to make the mistake of using all of my premium runs right now. When maybe just in like 10 days, Christmas event is gonna hit. And maybe they're gonna have something, you know, in combination with those premium dungeons. Like maybe they'll offer like a pretty decent loot box if you pass the premium dungeons. And at that point, I want to stay safe and save all of these entries. Oh, look at this, another Minesta 27. This is 25. 27, Hazardous Valley hard, and it gives 3 stain clones. Alrighty. Yeah, so we'll check how much it is on the agent market. And to be fair, if it's nothing, it's not a problem. I would just use them myself. It would be literally no extra effort for me just to use it right now, alright? And just get myself 3 stain clones. And maybe that's like much better way of doing it, to be fair. Machinery head and another Minesta. Let's freaking go. There we go, man. We are packing stain clones. Like, this is nothing to be scoffed at. Stain clones are expensive. At some other parts, you can get like 1 stain clone for like 1.5 million. And people will still buy it. Just because people like to gamble on the troglodyte shop. So yeah, stain clones are crucial. And the hard version already gives you 4 DP points. Normal 3 and easy 2. Not too bad. So it's definitely gonna be like 100% worth it to do this every single day. Another Minesta, let's freaking go, man. At this point, like, I'm kinda like already, man, should I even sell these books? Or just use them for myself? 3, 6, 9 stain clones. That's a lot of stain clones. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe, but I'm not sure about this. It could be just a rumor. Because basically on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do have increased XP boost, right? 3 times the XP. And now I'm not sure, but maybe normal minion drops are also boosted on the weekends. It could be, but I'm not 100% sure. And that would explain why we're dropping so many of these Minestas, right? And maybe then, if that's the case, Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be the absolute best time to start farming this dungeon. Look at this, I got Luminous Fragment 2500 and the Mercenary piece. Alrighty. Because yeah, just for the sake of this video, we'll see how much these Minestas are worth. But yeah, I'm more than happy just to use all of them myself, really. And then sell off the stain clones if I want to. You see, this is what I've been waiting for, like actually very fast, very profitable dungeons. No if, buts, and maybes, you know what I mean? Okay, legendary cube, I'll take it. 15 runs left to go. Man, it's gonna be a freaking breeze. You can also see how clean this dungeon is, right? Pretty much all we're dropping is just cores. Occasionally we'll get luminous fragments or mercenary pieces. And then another big money-making thing is gonna be those Minestas, right? Look at this, 2.5k luminous fragments. It's been dropping a whole lot more on the hard version, actually. So far, it's still only 34 minutes on the clock. And I'm still not max rushing this, you know what I mean? Another Minesta, look at this. Chapter 27, Easy 3 Stain Clones. We do get some odd materials as well, like this Parasite Berry. Effector core piece. Effector core pieces are not worth too much, you know? And all of these machinery heads, powerful core, parasite berry, I think they're only useful if you have a full stack of them, which would be 127 of them. So I'm not planning to include them in the profits, as I don't think it's gonna be the profit area, you know what I mean? And 10 runs left to go. Yeah, this passes way too quick, man. 38 minutes on the clock. But, you know, it just feels much quicker. Like 40 minutes in something like Seal of Darkness is gonna feel so much longer than 40 minutes in Hazardous Valley. And another Minesta 27. Let's freaking go. I mean, this has to be most valuable Minestas just because they reward you with 3 stain clones. So if we count one stain clone at 1.5 mil, so that's 4.5 mil drop. But then since it's just a quest for it and you actually have to earn it, well, let's say 3.5 million. So yeah, I would be happy to sell the Minesta for 3.5 mil. If it's anything less than that, nah, I'll just do it myself, collect the stain clones. And another one, let's freaking go, man. This what I'm talking about? Ooh, Gem of Liberation. This is very useful item as well, but then again, you're gonna need a ton of them. I don't think just one of Gem Liberation is it actually gonna cost a lot, but I know it's definitely useful as it is used in the collection and also in the event collection somewhere. Look at this, we can see all of the shape cartridges being used, stain clones as well, like everything, pretty much everything we get here, it's gonna be on high demand just because of the collection event. So I think it's a really good time to actually do the series. Mercenary card Elena. That's much better than this Iceham guy. No one builds the Iceham guy. It's either Scaled or Elena. And for me, as a wizard, I would need Elena, to be fair, if I'm running dungeons. Shining Yellow Powder. Again, one of those materials that I don't really mind them too much. If I ever get a full stack, okay, I'll sell it. If not, I'll just put it to my collection. Ooh, this run I'm doing extra quick. 50 seconds. Let's freaking go. 5 runs left. Okay, so these runs are going to an end, and my brain is going like, oh, Chenky, go for kebab, you deserve it. I don't know, man, what's with my brain that it doesn't like to eat home-cooked breakfast. Always for breakfast, like I'm craving some fast food. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's the thing, like in the village that I live, there's not really too many good fast food choices. Like for that, we would actually need to drive to the city. I mean, there's some half-decent pizzas, right? That's the only thing that I can give to my village. Half-decent pizzas, but kebabs are total shit. You know, you only eat kebab if you, well, absolutely must. Because at that point, if you really, really want kebab and nothing else, yeah, you're better off just driving to the city. 20 kilometers front and back, but yeah, man, it's gonna be worth it. And another Minesta Book 27. Holy moly, man, they've been dropping like no tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of the, like, it's gonna be very, very big part of my profits. Those Minestas, for sure, for sure. And the last run, okay, let's freaking go. So we'll evaluate what's, how much stuff we actually got. But I'm telling you, this is already just like pure money. You know what I mean? Everything we're dropping in this dungeon is just pure money. It took me 50 minutes to get to this point. And I guess if I was rushing it even more, I could do it just a little bit quicker, you know what I mean? But yeah, 50 minutes is not a lot, and I definitely will make more than 100 mil, like 100%. I don't know, I think it's gonna be the winner of all of the dungeons that we've did. Well, I guess Streamer's Crazy is another one that's maybe Streamer's Crazy is a little bit more valuable than this one, but man, I don't know, cause like a lot of Minestas did drop here, and we need to calculate how much those are worth. Okay, stopping the timer at 51 minutes and 12 seconds. So let's see what I got. In terms of cores, 117 upgrade core mediums, 460 highs, and 362 highest. One faded yellow jewel, ton of Minestas, right? Okay, let's go to the market and see how much the Minestas are worth. So first we can check the stain clones itself, right? 1.4 million for one stain clone, right? Only 1.3 million for this Minesta? Bruv, ain't no way I'm gonna sell this. Like, literally all I'm gonna do, basically tomorrow, I'm gonna do it all over again, and each one of this is gonna net me 3 stain clones. That's gonna be so much better than just selling the Minestas. So I'm not gonna sell it. Probably none of these are actually selling really well. Okay, wow, that's crazy cheap. Okay, so it's 100% better. Save all of your Minestas. Basically, on one day, you get plenty of these Minestas, and then the next day, you just use them all. And you can just get, like, so much stain clones. So we won't count this for now, but it's just definitely gonna be a big profit. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 27 stain clones. Oh no, 30 stain clones. So yeah, 30 stain clones is not gonna be fully worth like 30 million plus. It's just because once you get 5 stain clones, you still have to craft them into non-character bind ones. And that has like maybe 70-80% chance of succeeding. Only like 20% chance of failing. But still, yeah, it's way more worth it just to do it ourselves. Definitely don't sell these on the market. As a matter, you might buy these from the market, you know? It's still better, because you're doing the dungeon anyways, so you just get some free stain clones. Okay, now let's see, upgrade core mediums. So that's gonna be 31 million. Let's write it down. 31 plus 26 plus upgrade core highest, 25. Again, I'm not selling these, but like at the very worst case scenario, we can calculate this price, 10 million basically. But if you actually do the stain clones yourself, and then you sell the stain clones, you're gonna make, well, at the very least 20 million. You know what I mean? But we'll count 10 million just to be on the lower side of things. Then we did drop quite a few luminous fragments, but it's not really gonna be anything much. These few mercenary pieces, I mean, they're not gonna be worth too much, as you can see. Only if you have like a ton of them, only then they would be worth something. So these we don't really need to count. I guess shape cartridges. Look at this, 3 shape cartridges is actually 7 million. Right now the price is hella inflated because of the event collection, alright? And that's, we kinda anticipated this already. But even if we were not to count this and just leave it as just a bunch of extra items that you get, with just the cores and selling my one Faded Yellow Jewel, I've actually made 102,500,000. And then again, that's like, you know, you could get more for staying clones, so you can like easily add another 10 million right there. And then if you calculate each shape cartridge price, well, that's gonna be something as well. But yeah, man, definitely more than 100 million per 1 hour. And I'm really happy about that. I'm telling you guys, this and Streamers Crazy is definitely the dungeons that you could expect to see me running daily. You know what I mean? They're fast, they're clean, and they're just easy freaking profits. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Of course, look at this, our upgrade cores are already selling. If you want to play PlayCabal for yourself, I do have my referral link in the description below. As always, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.